Hi everyone, today we're just going to go through the LANTITE Numeracy Practice questions. I'm just going to work through questions 1 to 9. These are just from the LANTITE website, which I've linked below. You can also find a link to this question booklet below so you can work through them with me. Let me know if you need any further clarification for the questions. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the first question is calculator available, so I've got my calculator on the side here and I will be making use of that to make sure I don't make any silly mistakes. Alright, first one, gym membership. This table shows different levels of gym membership. So here it is. I can see that there's the different levels, the joining fee and the monthly fee. If I read across, it will tell me for basic level, I will have a $20 joining fee and a $10 monthly fee. So the first question says, what is the total cost for the first year of a silver membership? So I'm going to go to my silver level, which is here. So it's going to be a joining fee and then a monthly fee. I'm going to highlight that one. Silver, joining fee, and monthly fee. It also asked me for the first year, whereas my monthly fee is obviously not yearly, it's monthly. So there's 12 months a year, so it's going to be 12 times this. So I'm going to do 12 times the $20 from here to get a year. I'm going to pull up my calculator. 12 times 20 is 240. And then I'm going to have an additional joining fee, which is just going to be paid once. So plus $40 is going to equal 240 plus $40 is $280. So that's the answer to my first question. Question 2 says, which formula shows how to calculate the cost for n months where n is any number? So we actually just did that up here, and this was our n because n was 12 months because it asked us for a year, which is 12 months. So now we just need to work out which one of them matches up with that. So our joining fee was separate. So we can't have this one here because that's grouping the joining fee with the monthly fee. So definitely not that one. All right, let me cross that one out a bit better. Now we're left with joining fee at the beginning, so they could all be options. Then we had our monthly fee, which was 20, and we times it by 12, or we times it by n, the number of months. So we're looking for the one that says monthly fee times n, because n means months. We've got 2 here, except for you'll notice that this one actually says plus. So the answer we're looking for is B. Our joining fee, $40 plus $20 times the number of months. Alrighty, question 3 says, Sam is considering joining the gym and paying for a 3-month membership. How much more would Sam pay at the gold level compared to the basic level? Alright, let's have a look. So, for 3 months of gold, Sam would pay, here's gold, so he's going to pay $50 and then 3 lots of the monthly. So that's going to equal 50 plus 3 lots of the monthly fee, which I've forgotten, so I'm going to check. It was 25. Okay, don't forget your order of operations. You always need to do multiplication first. So it's going to be 50 plus, bring up your calculator, for 3 times 25, for 3 times 25. It's going to equal 75. And then 50 plus 75 going to equal $125. So that was for gold. Now we want to do 3 months of the basic. Here it is. So $20 joining fee, and then 3 months of $10. So that is $20 joining fee plus 3 months of $10. Don't forget order of operations, need to do your multiplication first. 3 times 10 is 30. So that's going to be 20 plus 30. It's going to be $50. Put the dollar sign in there. But the question is asking for how much more would Sam pay. So we need to find the difference, the mathematical difference between this number and this number. And to do that, we use subtraction. So it's going to be 125 take away 50. So how much more is he going to pay? He's going to pay $75 more. Okay, next question. It says, this infographic shows some statistics about people in Australia from the 2016 census. Here we can see that out of this many people, this many female, this many male, the average income was this. Countries of birth and age groups. Alright, below are some statements about the infographic. Click on true or false for each statement. Statement 1. More than 12 million people in Australia in 2016 were male. 12 million people. So that's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for million. Let's have a look. We're looking at male. It says that out of this many people, 49.3% were male. So how we work that out is we can just write a little mathematical statement that we can use on our calculator. So 49.3% of, now to write of mathematically, we just use times, of this number here, 23,401,892. We're going to work out what 49% of that many people is. There is actually an easy way to do this question, but I'm just fully putting out all the mathematics for you. So, type it into your calculator, 49.3, and then percentage button of 23,401,892 is 11 million something. So more than 12 million people? No, it was less than 12 million people. So that is false. The number of people aged 15 years and over was more than 4 times the number of people aged 14 years and over. So we can look at the percentages. So 15 years and over is going to be this group and this group. And then 14 years of under is just going to be this group. So this group is 18.7%. This group is 65.6% and 15.7%. So I'm going to add these two up. 65.6 plus 15.7 is 81.3. Oops, wrong pen. 3%. So I'm just going to get rid of that number now. And get rid of the percentages. I don't really need to worry about them. So they're trying to say this number was more than 5 times this number. So let's look at what 5 times 18.93.5, which is not more than this number, which is not this number, sorry. So it was not more, so it was false. Whoops. And then approximately 1/3 of people were not born in Australia. Many people were born in Australia. So if 100% is everyone, 100% minus 66.7%. So minus 66.7. Let's do that on the calculator. 33.3. No, 33.3 is approximately 1/3 of 100. I can show you that on the calculator. 1/3 of 100, 33.3. So that one is true. Next question says, which of the following values is closest to the average yearly gross household income? So that just means total amount before tax. Assume the weekly income is received for each week of the calendar year. Okay, so for each week of the calendar year, that's 52 weeks. So I can see here that the weekly is 1438. So 1438 equals the weekly. Now I need to find the yearly by doing the weekly times 52 weeks. So 1438 times 52 equals, use my calculator, 74,776. 74,776. Now it says which one's closest to the nearest 1,000. There's my thousands place value. I look to the one next to it. If it's 5 or bigger, pushes my thousands up. So this is 5 or bigger, this is 7. So it's going to push my thousands up by 1. So I'm going to get 75,000. Okay, so for this next question, it says, a surf shop has surfboards for hire at $15 per hour or part of an hour. So that means you have to pay for the whole hour, whether or not you use it, up to a maximum of $60 per day. What is the cost of hiring a surfboard from 9:30 a.m. to midday? So midday is 12 p.m. Alright, so 9:30 to 10:30 is 1 hour, which is going to cost you $15. Then I've got 10:30 to 11:30 is 1 hour, which is also going to cost $15. Now, 11:30 to 12 is only 1/2 an hour, but it says it costs $15 an hour or part of an hour. So it doesn't matter that I only used half an hour, I'm still going to pay $15. So all I need to do is add those 3 up. 15, whoops, plus 15 plus 15 equals 45. It's going to cost $45. Alright, question 7 says, a 3,000 meter running course has 3 drink stations. The distance between the start and station 1, between the stations themselves, and between station 3 and the finish are all equal. What is the distance between each drink station? Okay, so I'm definitely going to draw this one out to visualize it. So I have start and station 1. So here's my running course. Here I'm going to have start. Here I'll put station 1. And I know there's 3 drink stations, so station 2, station 3, and then I have the finish. Alright, so it says the distances between here and here, between the stations themselves, and between station 3 and the finish are all equal. So my diagram's not very accurate. I want to show it so it makes sense to me, so I'm going to make them a little bit more equal just so it's a bit easier to visualize for you. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just to help you get that into your head that they are all equal. That's a little bit better, still not great, but it's better. So it says, what is the distance between each drink station? So I know that this is the same as this, is the same as this, is the same as this, okay? And from start to finish, it says up here that it's 3,000 meters. So that there to there is 3,000 meters. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts to divide it up into. So I'm going to do 3,000 divided by 4. Use your calculator. Divided by 4, 750. That means that between each section is 750 meters. Okay, we're going to go for 2 more questions. The student council at a school conducted a survey of the waiting time at the canteen. This table shows the waiting time for 183 students. How many students waited for at least 10 minutes? Alright, so these people waited for 8 to less than, here it is, 8 to less than 10 minutes. So they're not going to be counted. No one else is going to be counted either because they're not at least 10. These people, 10 and more, are at least 10. So we have 4 plus 3 plus 2. It's going to be 9. Use a calculator if you want to. Below are some statements about the table. Select true or false. I'm going to get rid of my script. The median. Now median means middle. Waiting time was in the interval 4 to less than 6 minutes. Right, let's have a look. Now to find the middle, you need to line all these scores up. So that would be this category here 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then that would be this category here 26 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You can keep doing it this way. I'm not going to, okay? So you would have them lined up like this, and you would find out which of these dots came from which of these categories. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take whatever I take from the top end, I take from the bottom end until I'm left with a 1 number or 2 numbers in the middle. So I'm going to take 8 from here, so I'm going to have to take 8 here. Okay, always starting at the top end and the bottom end. I can't just randomly pick a number in the middle. Okay, so 8, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still got 1 more here for the 4. Now I'm going to take away 26. 26 from there, 1, and then 35. Take away 25, 10, left there. Take away 10 from here, 10 from here makes 49. I'm going to take away 40 from here to make 6, 40 from here to make 9. I'm going to take away 6 from here, and 6 from here to make 3. So that means it's going to be in this category here. Let me know if you want a better explanation of that one, okay? So that's true. I can do that one a little slower and a bit more drawn out if you like. The mean, so that's the average. Waiting time can be estimated by dividing the total waiting time by 8. So to find the average, you would add all the scores up, and then you divide that by how many scores there were. And I know there were 183 scores because there were 183 students and they all gave their waiting time. So total waiting time by 8, no, that's false. That's not how you find the mean. So I'm going to leave it there for this video. Let me know if you want me to do the rest of the questions in another video. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I might see you next time.